Do you want to go live at? Do you do that?
I'm already live, dude. So.
Oh, I mean like when you create it, just asking me like, yeah, what time? Okay. Let's do it. Go live.
Trying to help me detox? Detox what, guys? Sorry. It's yeah. I don't know. I've never ran into that issue. Usually it just goes live.
Hang on. It's doing it now. It's picking it up. Come on,
Okay.
buddy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Connecting streaming software to start preview. Really want it to work, eh?
Oh, I know. Yeah. And since we've been trying to at least collab for a while now.
Yeah, for a good week now, we're just like, let's do it. Or
yeah.
2 weeks now. And look at that, I think it's now working. Let's just double check. Okay. Refresh it. It says I'm live. Test on my phone.
Okay. One thing they need to do is fix YouTube's letting you know people are live thing. Because that's why I haven't really chosen to YouTube, because if they fix that, being able to let you know, hey, I'm live, I would definitely jump towards them a little more.
Yeah, true, true. Well, it actually does tell your viewers now if they're subbed, it'll tell you when you're live straight up.
Yeah. Okay, you got 2 viewers. You got 3, which is me. Okay. You are live now. So, by the way, you are more than welcome to... You are more than welcome to pick any meta deck that you want to face against. I do have them all ready at full power. So, and I'm actually pretty decent with them, so...
Yeah, me too. I'm actually feeling a bit pretty confident as well. I have actually not gotten heaps of cards in the newer set. But hey, I want to give my viewers, because there's going to be people who are going to watch this later, just want to let you guys know that this is RideMyAvatar, RMA, pretty cool looking.
Oh, give me a sec. I need to... I'm going to back out real quick. I forgot to change everything. That's still my thing. Stan... Yeah, sorry. Stan, he's live on YouTube, and I'm live on Twitch. Just for everybody to know.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck your Twitch actually in my
description.
Check out https twitch.com/RideMyAvatar. Hey guys, this is RideMyAvatar. I've been helping him gain a bunch of subs lately. He's also been working his butt off to get his own subs too. You've probably seen him dropping heaps of videos into the Facebook groups as well. Make sure that you're supporting this guy. He's a legend, and he's been finding out heaps of information on the Vanguard Zero stuff, especially now with his new Japanese account. Want to tell us a little bit about that, Avatar?
Basically, that was donated to me through one of my Discord people that visit for my stream, and I'm really appreciative of that. He donated a decent amount of card pool for me, and with the Aichi birthday going on, you get kind of like 35 free packs, so I'm taking advantage of that. So, and I'm building Aqua Force at the moment, and I'm only like 4 cards of a triple rare away from actually having that deck completely built. So I can't wait to try that out a little bit more. It's a very high rolly deck in my opinion. It is one of the biggest downfalls that deck has, but I gotta say it still plays fantastic. Like, and you just, again, the hardest thing to know is being able to figure out from A to Z what the cards say, because without massive knowledge of it, it's like playing Vanguard EX when that came out.
Oh yeah.
So
yes. I never gave that a go. Was that any good?
Oh, it was super fun. It was actually pretty good. It also was great to be able to playtest cards very much in the future. I wasn't actually streaming at that time, which probably cost me a little bit in the leeway. I could have probably took a little more steps forwards. Hey, Cool Gingerbeard, welcome. Yeah. I'm just...
Always next time.
Yeah, there's always next time when that next time it drops. I have everything now set up where I can actually stream from my Switch or my consoles. So, and I'm going to be working on like cool party games and stuff like that for my Discord group. I also once a month host for my Discord a tournament, so hopefully we can get a bigger following and stuff like that. I want to keep making a benefit to my community that grows with me because I want to give back to them because they're helping me get so far.
That's great, dude. That's great. Yeah, I feel the same way. Currently involved in a Discord chat as well, which many of you guys who are now watching obviously know what I'm talking about, being part of the Vanguard Zero community server. And a number of you guys are on the Facebook as well, which is great. And yeah, just a quick moment to thank you guys as well for following my channel too. It's been growing quite significantly lately, and you guys are legends. Thank you. Well, I'm ready to rock and roll, dude. What deck do you want to play against me? I'm going to use a Razor deck to start with.
Okay, so we got some decent ways of playing this out with. So if you're going Razors, which isn't bad choice, which...
I'm quite curious about your shadows, to be honest. That's why I chucked it into the thumbnail before.
Okay, let's go Shadows then. I already had that sitting and stuff like that, so let's see how well Shadows want to work with me this morning. Because it's been a touchy-feely deck. It has its moments of shine, and then it has its moments of being like a stubborn mule. So you gotta break it in eventually.
I've started making one.
Ooh.
At the same time, I'm missing a bunch of cards. Still waiting for to actually lift off there with Shadow Paladin.
I created a budget list for it. Sorry.
Oh no, that's all right. I was just gonna say I haven't actually put any money in yet for the latest set. Set 1, 2, and 3. I chucked in about 460 to 480 bucks to try and support the developers and obviously get a good return on that. But at the same time, like, that is a lot of money considering that heaps of those decks are not going to be useful very soon.
Oh yeah, I only spent like probably 100 each set, so I wasn't going crazy. So
yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I want to kind of keep that low.
I was into the trap where when you pay it out first and then you don't get anything, you go like, well, I've just lost 100 bucks, need to pay it out again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In order just to make sure that 100 bucks is worth it. But yeah, unfortunately, set 2 / 3 wasn't the best until those end rate banners went up and Dimensional Police. Booyah. In that, and you'll see that tonight too at some point.
Okay. Yeah. Hi, Creative Demon. Welcome, dude. I hope you're between both streams. So, with that, we do have definitely some positives ends on that. I kind of hate that they kind of all faded out because we get to this format of where if it's MLB. Oh, okay. So, with that, you kind of get this format where it needs more cards to validate itself and to get more power. But again, like even the small support, this one set power crept almost everything out, which is sad.
True.
And even when it goes into limit break, it still doesn't matter because limit break is just so much slower than MLB, Shadows, and the end. And even with the erratas that they placed in, I don't think it's enough to bring Limit Break into the fold. Like, they're still great tier 2 decks, but their being tier 1 is not happening.
I really want to use MLB, but after opening up several packs, I still somehow cannot find Blaster Dark. Blaster Dark is just completely gone for me.
Wow, that's crazy.
I've never seen one. And I've opened up heaps of packs. I'm like, what the heck? Why am I not seeing Blaster Dark? Like I've seen, PBO and everything.
Well, you got one Blaster Dark. You get one from the story, so you got to take that with a straight.
I'm only grade 24, so I mean, eventually I guess I'll have to get it and then craft it. But I'm kind of just waiting for the Shadows banner to come out. And I'll work on that with my Majesty Lord Blaster deck as well, which I'm excited to finally put together.
There you go. One thing I noticed though about that is that you can take advantage of the fact that there's so much difference. See, like I've noticed that even Solus Coco is kind of like really good because it draws more consistent than Tsukuyomi. But again, the stack on Tsukuyomi is so much better at the end of the day. But again, it gets better in Limit Break because a deck called Cookies and Cream was back in the meta, and that deck really fixed itself, and it makes it really strong.
Yeah, well, I remember back in the day when Vanguard first was in the physical card game state, Coco was just really, really good, hey? Like, everyone wanted to use Coco and smash, like, 12 crits or heals, or maybe that was just me, but, you know, I found that a lot of people absolutely love that.
Definitely. Especially Limit Break era, it was one of the things.
Deck is wrecking me at the moment. Oof, check that out.
Yep.
A draw, you got your crit going on.
Yep, and PG1 procced, which I needed that to do, so I need to make sure I can grab another PG out of your hand. That's kind of the goal. But again, with MLB, I've got a question. How would we nerf MLB if we had to? I think taking it out of the perfection of it having the inherent crit the whole time, make it so it has to keep sucking in the blasters, that would slow the deck's curve, I think. Even though...
Massively, yeah, true. It would also be something along the lines of, let's just say if you had to slow it down where you needed at least just one of them to activate the ability, that would make a massive difference. But at the same time, like, you know, we know that that's certainly not going to happen.
No, but I think they're going to have to go that route eventually.
Perfect card.
Okay. Riser's best friend, the PG.
Yes, there's the other PG you wanted to see. Alright, cool. We'll chat this one down too.
Inko Squid, no problem, dude. I was glad to be able to sponsor some of it. And again, thank Final Phase for hosting the events. Like, it's very appreciative that we have somebody in the community that is willing to do this.
Takes up a lot of time, that's for sure. I love it though. It's great. Oh look, my my buddy Nathan's. That's nice. Okay. The sound is super low on my computer for gameplay. Let's fix that up a little bit.
Okay. Sucks that the blaster during the main phase. What do you think? Nerf MLB to a skill that when a blaster is on the field, double crit is active. No, I don't think you need to change its full dynamic. That would be really bad to change it so that you have to have both blasters on the field to gain the inherent crit. Again, I wouldn't change its dynamic completely. What I would change is small things. I wouldn't want to get rid of what makes the deck itself, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And the other thing is also, hey Ahmed, how you going, man? Nathan, Akmal, good to see you guys. Hey Gavin, guys. I guess the alternative would also be, you know how a lot of cards have their effect just in the turn as well?
Yeah.
So if MLB would be just as good if it still had that extra 2k.
That's a good question.
Look at you, you're trying to drop out my next Nelguard.
That is, of
so
course.
Glad you're not healing. That's so good.
Yeah, I could have waited. Probably best bet was to swing on that turn and then take the heal out, but I think we're pretty solid at the moment. I will take a couple points of damage this turn, but again, a good couple trigger lines will definitely help.
Yep.
So
and I plan on actually ending you this turn if I can. Luckily, Razor deals the extra
that is true.
2 damage. So let's see. You might heal. Let's take a moment. Actually, look at that. You have 3 heals in the deck. You'll probably heal. You're fine.
We'll see.
Let's go.
Let's see.
I mean, to be honest, if I don't actually heal this turn, I'm gonna lose. So, oof.
Okay, so this was guaranteed hit no matter what. So. Okay, we got a critical trigger. Will we get lucky enough to see that heal? No, we do not. So, that's okay, though.
No luck, no luck. Game, though.
Good game, though.
Armin wants to know if your deck is complete.
My shadow deck? He's asking if it's complete.
Yeah, he's asking if your deck is complete for shadows.
Yes, it is. It's a complete deck, and it is on my YouTube channel. So if he wants to check that out, my list is there.
How much do you reckon you would have spent on that?
I had 150 free packs from all the farming I did and everything like that, so there was that good chunk there. And then it was about $100 and something for the rest of it, and I had to craft at least one Phantom Blaster Overlord. So the value of the deck is just ridiculous. So grand total, if it was by pack to value, so the deck's value is just over the top. But again, I also was building everything from the set, and I always build everything, so it makes it just worth it, you know?
Yeah, totally. Well, did you want to take me on now with your MLB deck? Do you have a complete version of that?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you lucky man.
I have MLB, The End, a Solus Coco, and then Riser Good Stuff. So, I also have a decent amount of stuff, and very good close game, that last one.
Yeah, that was actually a really good close last
I
game
do...
for sure. Deck worked really well, and if I did not luck into drawing Melgards, like, I would have certainly...
Oh yeah, definitely that final... Again, though, if I played it out correctly, I would have healed. I should have swung with the Vanguard, triggered, checked the PG, went to 1 damage, less damage, and I would have been fine.
Yeah, true. Very true.
So, but again, you can't always predict the triggers, and so I always try to at least try to get you close enough to end games, because usually consistently most people only have 1 PG during their games. So again, like, it can vary. So
certainly does seem like a lot of people just loaded with PGs, eh? Oops, sorry, I didn't press. Okay. There we go. So I'm using I'm gonna use Deep Police, since that's what I was talking about before, where I chucked a bunch of money into. Like I said, I don't actually have heaps of new cards, but what's interesting about that is that we can actually talk about comparison between the old set versus the new set. I mean, for sure, set is way better that's just come out. Like, there's no doubt about that at all.
Very much true. So let's see if we can get there. Ooh, we got a way of getting Blaster Blade. We just need one thing. So definitely, Cypher, I do not whale. Just giving you a heads up, I whale from an extent. I don't go crazy, and I nearly never spend 2K. Would never spend $2,000 on fake cardboard. Okay, that's like my yearly thing. I spend that much in real cardboard. I'm not spending $2,000 in digital.
I actually think digital is way better than the physical card game itself. And I think that's probably why Vanguard's gone this way too. I reckon that they saw how much money Duel Links would have been making. I reckon that they've made an absolute fortune. Like, my Duel Links deck is worth like $1,000.
Yeah. It
won't be long until a Vanguard account is worth just as much.
Well, of course. I mean, my account alone will probably be worth that if I ever decided to get out of this game. So, I mean, being able to complete every deck in the game every single time, people hunt those like crazy.
Dude, yeah. I remember thinking like, oh wow, I've spent all this money on Duel Links, but really I've spent like, you know, I think I said $460 to $480 earlier, and basically that me like, you know, half a year or something. Duel Links, but like, you know, Vanguard is just like, oh yeah, here's 2 months. You know, chuck in almost $500.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't too happy that they rushed a little bit, but hey, they had to.
Oh no, I'm sure many people weren't happy. I've got this guy in the chat here, his name's Nathan Gadders. He's one of the best players ever. for Duel Links, and yeah, he basically has thrown in about $3,000. Pretty hectic.
There we go. There's your heal trigger you definitely needed. I would definitely call myself a dolphin. Yes, I don't go whaling, but I definitely dolphin it out. So, I do wonder if Final Phase thinks they'll ever do a KCC style tournament. Yes, they actually do those. Those are actually weekends tournaments, and they actually do massive championships. So, again, you gotta watch Japanese stuff like that. Different Fright definitely posts a lot of those videos.
Japanese people, they typically favor a lot in their culture. Hey, kind of makes you want to be a bit Japanese, eh?
I mean, definitely. I kind of like their style. Their way they handle everything is just, I think, is ahead of its time.
For true. I actually plan on going to Japan at the end of this year, but you know, because of COVID, probably not.
Cypher, I'm not Japanese with how much money I spend in card games. I mean, yeah, technically, probably facts. I would be technically supporting Japan in every way, shape, or form, but since we play in America, I can't do stuff. I'm not British, actually. I don't have.
You're in America?
Yeah. That I am.
Oh boy.
That's why our time zones are so different.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm an Australian dude, as you probably know. This is gonna hurt. Alright, what are you gonna do? You're gonna suck it up first, or are you gonna attack me with Blaster? Oh, there it is. No trigger. Okay.
1, 2, mine.
It's just so strong, isn't it? 1. Seems 2 null guards now, that's good. Wow.
2 null guards out of you, so that might help me in the long run here.
1 null guard in the damage zone from me.
1 in the drop, so
1 in the drop. What?
Both have been damage zone checked. So no, guys, if you want to know my heritage, and I'll be very open about this, I am Italian, German, Irish, Polish, and Lithuanian.
It sounds cool. Sounds really cool.
I'm a mutt.
Let's see, when this unit. Alright, cool. Yeah, you know what I need? I need interceptors like now. This.
What's up, Artemis? How are you doing? Okay, so you got power load here.
And then, let's see, alright, I have this as well, and this as well.
I can conclude that you are a person from that. Facts. Okay, so we got 2 die birds. I think you should have at least saved the die bird. I mean, it's great.
Oh, unfortunately, my hand... Actually, you know what? I could have.
Definitely, because again, you're not going to finish me this turn in the slightest.
And no, I'm not thinking about that at this point. Oh, look at this. Like, the fact that you're 12.
Yeah, I'm the underdog.
That does actually make a difference, doesn't it? Wow. That's interesting. We'll attack with Vanguard first, obviously, just because I have that extra.
Yeah, I kind of do blame Ren's existence, because MLB had to come into existence to end it. Okay, so healing is definitely helping you out here. But is that going to be enough? So here's the question. If I hit... There we go. This is what I'm talking about.
The draw trigger, it is not enough.
Okay, that will prevent you from hitting me here.
Really. These dudes are actually just here as interceptors anyway. But you know what though? Totally agree about the bird. Did not need to play that at all.
No. So we're gonna activate skill because we're that kind of person. So we got another blaster blade in our hand. Now time to remove the birdie. Time to clip this wings. Cypher, we do not have trolley names. Final Phase Gaming is what he chose, and I have mine. RideMyAvatar. I have always had this name, and that will always be facts. So, we're going to swing 16 here. But yeah, definitely it's because the anime had to literally have a way of him ending.
But seriously, we can't wait to use Shadow Paladin. Far out. Do you have any budget decks by any chance? Like I could verse you on a scale where it's like a budget. Oh wow, are you serious?
There we go. If you do not end me this turn.
I'm so gone. I don't end you. Alright, cool. The question is, do you have a null guard? That's gonna suck.
I mean, all my heals are still in my deck. Remember that. I have yet to heal this game.
Ooh.
And we're broken even. So again, you gotta play to your strengths there. And unless... So... Okay, so you're going all in. The best solution in this is you are going to raise your power level here. And you're going to have to give up one of your back row boosters. So that's not going to be terrible. But again, if I see one of my heal triggers in the middle of this swing, it's definitely a game changer.
Definitely going to be screwed if you happen to have even a null guard in your hand.
Yep.
Which we're about to find out in 3,
2, 1.
Here we go.
No guard, so no worry about that.
Ayusha. No null guard. Oh, look, there's my heal trigger.
Yep, but that guarantees my heal trigger will go off.
It would have gone off anyway.
Yep.
Good luck to Ayusha. Good luck to you. Here we go.
There we go. First card, I told you. My heals were ready. Oh, double heal onto that.
Oh, you're joking. They were more than ready. Far out. You lucky thing.
Okay, let's top deck miracles. Ooh. So
the chances of that double heal trigger.
It's
really high.
very.
You did put them back in, but still.
Yeah. This is what the power of MLB is. So, the power of MLB. Hey Cypher, calm down, bro. So, let us do this. So, we're going to swing 16 here. No defensive triggers. And you do have one more heal left in deck. So,
yeah, bring it
you
on.
can miracle heal out, possibly. So, I'm finally hitting the bottom of my stack. All my PGs have been in that deck.
And
GG, good game.
Yeah, that was crazy to see a double heal trigger. Far out, man.
Artemis, you can't always say heal. You can't always guarantee the heals. Great game though. That was very close. It really came down to knowing where the stack was, and I knew exactly where my heals were coming from. So
yeah, true. Nemesi's a funny guy, that's for sure. Should have healed. Must not be a good player. Nice one, buddy. Nice. Yeah, we all have control over the heals.
Everyone put up a good fight. So definitely got to say, like, budget-wise, I do have I can make one real quick. I have just a bunch of budget decks in their existence.
Well, actually, before you do that, let's do a Kagero old versus a Kagero new. We can see the power creep.
Okay, so the N versus the waterfalls or amber dragons. Okay.
Just double check my deck list here. Cool. It's good to go.
Okay. Yeah, he definitely did a lot better than most of our good friends that play Dimension Police. I got a hydrate request, so.
It's cool. It's cool.
Let us see. I'm just checking something real quick. Okay. Let us go out and... So I did one. There we go. I did your hydrate request. Yeah. It's definitely one of those tough matchups. There we go. Fairly decent playable hand. Could be definitely a 10 times better, but again, with the end, I don't know, they might have to lower. Ooh. Nice. Get to that legend. Someone give give Kit some hype. He needs some hype. Hype him up.
Managed to get to legend. Congratulations, buddy. That's awesome. Alright, let's try this down. And you get daylight, so that's cool. That's cool. We'll get that grade 2 to hand. By the way, guys, since you're watching, can I just encourage as well that you guys check out my description. There is the Twitch link to RideMyAvatar. Totally to go in, check out and send a follow his way.
Yep, I also have the YouTube channel that is on there, so if you guys want, definitely subscribe to that.
So have you discovered anything new lately? Obviously you've had the Japanese account, so you've had a good sneak peek into the meta, but at the same time you're very good at finding out information on this game. Is there anything that you wish to share at the moment?
So one big thing is coming up is in 2 weeks on the 18th, I think. It's the 18th. Besides a tournament that hosts that Saturday, we have Neo Nectars coming in. So again, you want to be smart about this. So you know how you guys level up and everything like that? There's the level grade you are at. Like, I'm at 32 in grade. I haven't really been playing much of the story. I'm taking advantage of the fact that you get a refill of your stamina. So when that comes out, you get, instead of having to spend so much jewels into it, now you can spend less jewels into it and just complete that story arc. And now you get that refill of stamina, getting you more packs. So
okay, cool. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I found that as well. Same time, it's so tempting just to keep opening packs, isn't it? And, throwing all your gems into that.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I'd rather save it, and I'm just playing smart by that. So.
You know what's coming up in the next sets that people hold on for? Like, obviously in the last month, people were like, I'm going to save for the current set now.
The problem is right now, so right now we got into the line. First things first, you guys need to remember is you have the rate ups. I don't know. We might be seeing that closer to in the middle of the Neo Nectar event. So I'm expecting in like 2 weeks we should be hearing something about the rate ups. But again, stay tuned on my channel. I will let you guys know the moment I hear even the whispers. So again, but with that we have Narukami coming up, Angel Feathers, Great Natures, and Gold Paladins, if I remember correctly. So
very excited for Gold Paladin for sure.
Oh, definitely. There are a lot of definitely powerful cards coming through that, so you gotta play to know what you're coming to. Again, golds will definitely be one of the top tiers. It'll be definitely in rank 2, like top. It'll push to first.
That ability that hasn't actually been nerfed, but in fact just improved. I'm really excited about that.
Yep. Spectral Duke will not be coming yet. I don't think they're going to combine the sets. I know they want to speed up a bit, but I think they're going to wait a little bit. I think what they're going to do is when the Spectral Duke set drops, they're going to probably combine with the Aqua Force to try to get it so we're in that era the following month. But I think that's where we're going to see the combine.
Cool.
So, again, you won't see and then that's July, what I was mentioning. Now coming into August, if as long as they don't combine, you have Spectral Duke in August with Raiji Blade Wings, with Pale Moon, with Novas, with what is it? OTTs. So we kind of have some time to really think it out. So one major thing I'm
in Vegas.
Huh? August.
OTTs in the Maguses, are they the ones that you're thinking of?
No, that's going to be the Battle Sister OTTs.
Ah, cool.
So the Limit Break era OTT will be appearing then. So, major things about that is that we have to take that into account. So again, now you have kind of like 2 months now to plan. If you guys want to build Battle Sisters, take that into account. Because if you want to build them, you have chances of crafting enough material, because now instead of 1 month to prepare, you now have like 3 to 4. You have like 2 months actually, sorry, to prepare. Especially that's what it's great to have the Japanese insight, is that now you can go like, okay, so now I can build this deck, but I don't need to waste packs. I can keep storing my packs for this month, and now I can just craft everything. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm micromanaging Novas, the OTT, so that I get up to having the ability to craft the triple Rs, so that I don't have to sit there and build much. But again, we also, after the Aqua Force set that will probably hit in September, if not, if it's combined in August, that set will have Dimension Police again and stuff like that. We're gonna see definitely good stuff coming out of that. It just, we need that perfect timed everything. But then we're kind of getting Jewel Knights coming in, because we're finally heading into out of that.
Dude, Jewel Knights, when are they? When are they?
So Japan's getting them next month in July. So if we're gonna go follow the monthly system, I won't expect to see that till October, but we can see it sooner than that. There's possibilities, but there's so much things they can do. I'm nervous about how they handle things. There's one thing they can really mess up, and that is Link Joker. If Link Joker comes in like how it was, you're going to have a lot of people leaving this game because they can't do much. Link Joker was a very powerful deck because of the thing it's called the triangle lock, because it could lock front row, and then back row. Now they had a triangle effect, and that was just really tough.
Yeah, that was awful. That was awful.
Yeah, we're also going to get Dauntless coming in for Kagero, so if you're a Dauntless fan, definitely take that into account. So, and then we have more OTT coming in which will be the Magus. So you'll expect Magus with Jewel Knights. So take that into account. And then you got Glory Maelstrom.
You played the card game back in the physical presence in stores and all that?
Yeah, I actually played the card game, so that's where my history is coming from right now.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, me too. It was really fun.
Yes, it was. Major things that needs to take into account. Okay, so again, I think Link Joker should be only limited to back row lock if they're gonna do something like that. Kill the back row, because then that would strengthen the deck to still be able to lock, but now you can only rely on your front row units. So now it balances them out. But yeah, that's my way of fixing it.
Yeah, no, it's good. I definitely agree. Just here on my field here, I'm actually hitting the numbers, the magic numbers.
Yes, you will be.
Give me 18 on 2 cards at least, 1 attack on the right side. Alright, let's do it. Let's go Overlord. Whoosh.
Yep. How would they handle freaking Glendios? I don't know, because again, a win con would not make any sense in this game. Because again, that full lock, I don't think Glendios needs to come in, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I really don't think that they're out to chuck heaps of the old cards in. I think they're just going to use some of them.
No, I think they're going to do a decent chunk of them. Don't get me wrong. I think, but there's one thing that they're going to do that it's going to help the decks, is that back in Giera there was a bunch of cards that no heal. Good game, dude.
Game, dude. Nice, nice.
Yeah, that was very close. The deck didn't really shine as much, but that's fine. The end wasn't really my favorite deck.
No, fair. I'm not really a huge fan of the end. I totally think MLB is way better. Do you want to? We'll have one last game before I head off.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to go to Macca's tonight, which will be fun.
Okay.
I'm thinking I might. Let's do Perfect Racer versus MLB Crit Central.
Okay.
But what I find interesting about this is that both of which are very similar decks, even though they're actually, like, you know, they are pretty different, but in the end, we have MLB sucks up 2 units and keeps the crit.
Yep.
And also Perfect Razor sucks up 2 units and keeps the crit. Like, it's the same thing, which is also why I wasn't, like, prepared to pay out heaps. I was like, hang on, it's kind of like the same deck. You know, I only have 3 Perfect Razor in this deck. So he's hoping that we'll actually draw them this time.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, like I said, there's just so much possibilities here that they can do. I mean, I can't wait. Hopefully they add the extra supported cards that for it. Instead of us moving into past Limit Break, they can stay in Limit Break for a while, and they can just add the supported cards that they had back in the day.
Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan if they start bringing in Legion too early and stuff like that.
No, that would be a little too ridiculous, but at least they have the G-Era support that all the decks kind of got, but never saw play because they never could use it, you know? And again, we would have to deal with Cat Butler stuff and everything like that, and I'm not the biggest fan of Cat Butler.
No, that was awful, wasn't it? Far
Yeah.
out. That was like...
Because
restanding or something, or retiring? I can't really remember, but I remember it being like a very overpowered combo.
Well, the deck was, because of the fact that you could gain so much advantage from it, it wasn't even funny. Like, it just gained value because it could.
Apparently my streams are a little bit quiet. Not sure what's going on.
Ultimate Break is actually coming out. They have Limit Break 5 in the set with Jewel Knights, so do remember that. Aqua Force is in that set, so you do get the Limit Break 5. Or I could be wrong, and someone saw the data mine on that, but that might be where we see the Limit Break 5. Because Aqua Force is the one that introduces it in the show. And that's with Glory Maelstrom, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Avatar, do you have any way of turning up your microphone, man?
That's more on your settings. You can turn me up during there, but why, are you having a little trouble hearing me?
It's not me, it's apparently on my stream. I'm in trouble hearing you for some reason.
Okay.
I mean, it's funny, I actually checked it on my phone and I could hear you, but some people are saying that they can't hear you as strongly, which is weird. Hey, look, another perfect card, nice.
Hey, look, the common trend.
Yes, that's super annoying.
But better by chance, hopefully. But yeah, you might have to go into your Discord and pull me up, because I had to turn you down a bit. Okay, that works. Actually, this works great. I might not have MLB up right away, but definitely this will help. Guys, can you actually heal Final Phase perfectly, or is it's troubling? Just want to know.
What's going on? How you going? Can you guys hear me alright? Oh, you lucky thing. Double trigger, dude.
Of course. No limits to the old unlimited power.
Good.
Okay, so we're gonna ride up. Okay, people can say they hear you fine on my end, so definitely you just bring me up on the volume end on Discord.
Here's a question. Can you actually download your Twitch videos that you live stream?
Yes, I can. I actually download them every time. I actually am recording this video as we speak. So the thing has a side, as you know, you record and stuff like that on the side.
Yeah.
So that's
so I'm
what
thinking I might actually re-upload this with a bit of video editing to it, because some people are saying that they, like, you know, again, they can't hear the voice entirely, so I might actually be able to pick yours, your volume, chuck it into mine or something. I don't know, I'll do some video editing.
Okay.
It's still my overlay and stuff, and just get the volume, get you talking and whatnot.
Okay, yeah. I don't understand why it's having a little bit of trouble. Just letting you know, mine has music in the background, so that's what I do during my stream. I have stream beats. So again, it's all fine through everything you're looking for, so.
Nice.
Okay.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay. You could have just swung out the van for that one.
Oh, that's true, actually. And then, oh, look at this. Yeah, I could have gotten an extra van. That's annoying.
Yeah, you would have had 3 hits on me. Actually, no, that doesn't guarantee 3 hits. Ooh, definitely 3 hits, actually. Let's rephrase that.
You know what? I guess I just locked it.
So we're taking 2 damage here. 1, 2. Yep. And yeah, you would have had at least 4 damage on me.
So lucky.
Ooh, draw trigger. There we go. Oh, hey JV Pro, welcome, dude. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, guten Tag to anybody else. I'm not really good at that. So we're going here. So we got ourselves MLB. So here is the thing about that draw trigger. I want to let you know about you. You gave me the final piece with that.
Oh, you lucky thing.
Yep. So we do have that in my corner pocket now. So we got Blaster Blade. So we're gonna call.
And there goes back those pesky heal triggers again.
Yep. So we're gonna place that. Got 1, 2. So we're gonna call. So let us start swinging like champs. So we're gonna swing 13 here. And then we're gonna swing with MLB, sucking up that perfect guard that you have gracefully have had in your hand.
So do you run any sneaky crits in there?
That I do. Whoa! Was not expecting no PG.
Yeah, as the PGs for you. 1 in the damage, 1 on the field. Awesome.
JB Pro is sorry for missing the tournament that was hosted. He said he fell asleep, and it wasn't intentional.
All good. Alright, man. Alright, what am I gonna do here? What am I gonna do?
I mean, Cardfight Vanguard, playing all those hours, dude, will take it out. You need definitely to push and get a PG in your hand is priority right now.
Oh, yes, yes. I literally have no real way how to do that.
Yeah, you just gotta drive check the draws.
Yeah, that's literally all I have right now.
JV Pro is asking who won your classic tournament, or is it still going on?
It's still going on as far as I know. Definitely check in on that. Think of it. Just give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna scroll down because I kind of told them to run it themselves.
Well, again, you can't be a helicopter parent all the time.
Yeah, true.
You gotta let them sink or swim.
Yeah, well, I set it all up for them, so I'm really hoping that the top 8 are actually independent.
Hopefully. That's how you want to be. What, it's true. Like, you can't be a helicopter parent. I'm sorry. But sink or swim, boys. Sink or swim.
Alright, let's do it. Attack. Whoosh. Really hoping we get a draw trigger here. Seriously, I need one. And you for sure have a perfect guard. See it. We go 1.
Stand trigger. Ooh. So, okay, will not cause any hits with this. You will be removing one of my rear guards, though.
Yeah. See it,
hope.
There it is.
That's the symbol of hope.
Oof. Looking out, bad boy over here. Come on. Alright, finish me. I do not have any perfect guards. That's awful. We're on the field. In the drop zone. Or in the damage zone, rather.
So we're going to ride. The House of Kalau. I'm actually a nerd, guys. What do I need to do to prove that one? Hey, Tizar. Welcome. Good morning. So, if you have a PG, I'm ripping it out.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
I'm doing good. There we go.
See, I still have 3 heals in there. Here we go. A double heal like you did. Here we go, here we go.
Nope. Not in the cards today.
Dude. Alright, well, hey, thanks heaps for hanging out.
Yeah, no problem.
We covered like all of our points there with gameplay discussion.
Of course.
With the old and the new. And then any new info you had for us as well, and some Shadow Paladin talk there. Much everything that the thumbnail said.
Yeah, we definitely covered everything, and I'm glad you stopped on by. It's sad that it took us a little bit of while to get us going, but it was fine. You had your tournament, you had to monitor like a helicopter parent, but that's fine.
Man, I'm a helicopter parent for sure. I look forward to doing this again with you sometime. Thanks so much
no
for
problem.
This tonight at my avatar. And guys, one more time, if you guys can totally check out his YouTube, and it was really nice that he donated towards the tournament tonight.
Yep.
You know, had a heap of advertising for that for him, and hopefully that's paid off in his game. You're following there, so thanks so much, guys, as well, and definitely check out his Twitter. And chuck a solid subscribe to Final Phase Gaming as well would be great. Encouraging your dudes to do this would be great.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Glad to have you on and everything like that. It was a pleasure, and I hope to do this again sometime. Maybe we'll do something with the Neo support or something like that. I know I got Johan on a Pack Wars with me, so definitely we're gonna do that. And yes, I will be. I have
See you for now.
Yeah, no problem. See ya.
Microphone's cutting in and out. I wasn't sure if you.
Oh dang. By the way, everybody's saying bye to you and have a good night, dude. Well, day or whatever.
You Twitch people.
Yeah.
Bye.
Adios.